wanna die.
Yes,
Oh,
the
God.
snow is deep.
Oh, God, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die here.
Sometimes the world is black and tears run from your eyes. And maybe we'll all get really sick. And maybe we'll all die. So let's build a snowman. We can make him our best friend. We can name him Tom. We can name him George. We can make him tall, or we can make him not so tall. Snowman. He'll have a happy face, a happy smile, a happy point of view. If you build me a snowman, then I'll build one for you. So let's build a snowman. We can make him our best friend. We can name him Bob, or we can name him Beowulf. We can make him tall, or we can make him not so tall. Snowman. Hey! He'll have a happy face, a happy smile, a happy point of view. You build me a
Fucker's
snowman,
gone completely
then I'll
nuts.
build one for you. Snowman, snowman, snowman.
Twisted Steels, Leather Donut. Twisted Steels, Leather Donut. Twisted Steels, Leather Donut. Twisted Steels, Leather Donut. Latex 69 is in the house. We like to rock it high. Latex 69 is in the house. Latex 69 is in the house. We like to rock it high. Latex 69 is in the house. Twisted Steels, Leather Donut. Twisted Steels, Leather Donut. Twisted Steels, Leather Donut. Twisted Steels, Leather Donut. Latex 69 is in the house. We like to rock it high. Latex 69 is in the house. Latex 69 is in the house. We like to rock it high. Latex 69 is in the house.
I was only following orders. Prepare for the operation. I'm still only following orders.
Latex 69 is in the house. We like to rock it high. Latex 69 is in the house. Latex 69 is in the house. We like to rock it high. Latex 69 is in the house. Latex 69 is in the house. We like to rock it high. Latex 69 is in the house.
That's right. Keep it locked right here. You're in the middle of a foreplay. And, try to smile.
What Crime Boy Todd don't do if he was here right now? He'd make a plan and he'd follow through. That's what Crime Boy Todd don't do. When Crime Boy Todd was in the Olympics skating for the gold, he did 2 South cows and a triple lutz, wearing a blindfold. When Crime Boy Todd
there you go. There's your foreplay to kick off your Saturday night into your Sunday morning. That was a little bit of an homage to Trey Parker and Matt Stone. 4 songs from 4 of their movies. We started off with Let's Build a Snowman from Cannibal the Musical. We went into Twisted Steel, Leather Donut, off the Orgasmo soundtrack. Rounding the corner to the end, What Would Brian Boitano Do from South Park, Bigger, Longer, Uncut. And of course, what better song to finish off with than from the Team America soundtrack, America Fuck Yeah. By the way, if you haven't seen any of these movies, you probably should. I would say, I don't know. I don't think I could rank them. If I had to, I'd have to go backwards on it. Team America is my least favorite, but I do watch it occasionally. I'm going to say Cannibal the Musical, and then I vacillate between Orgasmo and Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. I don't know. They're just depends on what mood I'm in. Tobacco. It's good for you. And my mystical, magical, malevolent co-host, Kadant, is going to be late again. She got IRL. She got friends in the real world. So it never hurts for her to go see them. Let me just kick a little note. Bang. Okay. Because I'm a fan of having my co-host here. And when she's not here, well, I do my best to do a good show. But let's just say the show is always much better with a little cadunt. There we go. Now, of course, I will say that I spent time. I added bubbles. There's more bubbles. Because I got to the end of where the bubbles were, and then I was like, oh fuck, we ran out of bubbles. And Cadunt came up with the brilliant idea of, well, just make more. So, there you go. There are more bubbles. So that means we can have more new people on. We can also have people who stopped by before on. There's only a few exceptions. And if you watch this show long enough, you know who those exceptions are. Because, yeah. Douchebaggery happens, ladies and gentlemen. It may be the Wild West in the chat, but don't shit up the stream. Because people really need to go to sleep. And that's what it's all about. Trying to get you guys unconscious. In a good way. Not a bad way. Okay. So now, if I'm going to be flying solo, you know I'm going to be doing a lot of gibberish. Now, anybody who's of the mind, who would like to stop by and join me on the stream, if you're in the Discord, it's just as easy as jumping into the waiting room. You guys know where that is. But let's go ahead. I might as well flip screen. So let's say some good morning, shall we? Good morning to one of our immortals, Ghost Dog 999. Good morning, Smile. Good morning, Bunny. Good morning, the best Remy. Good morning, 3 Force Yoda. Good morning, Buzz of the Hive. Good morning, Fading Dark. I'm scrolling. I'm still scrolling. Good morning, redacted username. Wait a minute. Is that you, Taco? Hey, that's it. I can go ahead and flip the screen. See? Now, if Cadunt were here, she'd be kicking herself because that would have been an easy memory game for her. But hey, she has a life. I'm jealous of that fact. Bing! Flipping over to the big screen. Watching the pills drop. Boink. By the way, currently right now, our stream boss, and of course, Indigenous champion of the world, is Rorschach. This is day 6. This is when it's getting critical. No, thank you, honey. This is when shit is getting critical because that hit point bar is pretty low. And of course, the deal is, if you can make it 9 shows, 9 days, as the champ, you get to join the Hall of the Immortals. And of course, if you make that mythical 10th day, nobody has yet, but if you get that 10th show under your belt, complete, then that means you become the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Bear with me, That's ice. And it's good for you. It hasn't started to hit fall yet here in the Midwest. But, man, I am so looking forward to it. I am really looking forward to the fall. I don't know about you guys. When I was a kid, my favorite time of the year, my favorite season was summer. But that was just because we didn't have any school. As I got older, as I matured, I found out that my favorite time of the year is the fall. I don't know, there's just something about it. Crisp air. You know, just a little bit of a chill in the air. The kind that when you get home, it makes you want to snuggle up to your loved ones. You know, that special person in your life. A little bit of hot chocolate, maybe a little bit of cider with a bit of bourbon in it. That would be a good thing, I think. Oh, somebody new in the chat, Ray Cancer. Here you go, Ray. We are a wrench no state.
Hi, Ray.
Have a wrench.
Welcome.
You know what? It was an easy one this time around. I'm not gonna lie. We got in quick. I even did a foreplay. And yeah, there weren't too many people that identified and said hey in the chat. I said, well, you know, I think Cadunt would have got this one like, bing, easy.
Well, sup, bitches, just because, unless, Doc, you're willing to reread the names.
You want to do a double?
me.
You want to do a double good morning?
Fuck it, why not? They're all here
Okay.
for the good mornings, so.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm not again it. Let's see. Good morning, Ghost Dog. Good morning, Smile. Good morning, Bunny. Good morning, Best Remy. Good morning, 3-4 Yoda. Good morning, Fading Dark. Good morning, Buzz of the Hive. I'm scrolling. Good morning, redacted username.
Redact username.
Good morning, Ray Cancer. And that's it.
Well, that does seem fairly simple. Hi, ghost dog. Hi, smile. Hi, bunny. 3/4 Yoda. Best Remy. Buzz of the Hive. Fading Dark. The redacted username, and then Ray Cancer.
Yep. That was a breeze, wasn't
And
it?
hi in the stream gaming.
Good morning. Good morning, gaming and yelling.
What are we all doing?
How's your day been today?
My day's been fantastic.
Did you sit on a bicycle without a seat?
As we speak.
No. That's
I
not.
figured he would sound a lot happier if that were the case. I'm just saying.
No. Hey, we had a couple people slide in, so good morning to Troubled Turtle and good morning, UA.
Hi, Trouble Turtle. Hi, UA.
Oh, by the way, Kadant, I need for you to do me a favor.
What do you need?
I need for you to locate Uway in my channel and send him a link to your Discord channel.
Okay. UA in the chat and send him a link.
Wait a minute. I thought gaming had admin powers.
Yeah, but that requires gaming to do stuff.
Oh. Okay.
And gaming doesn't do stuff. No.
Yeah, I was on
Gaming is not in.
Addie's stream for like 4 hours. I think. It's kind of a blur. I was just jumping in because it was like mostly like political talk. So I was just jumping in, making everything sidetrack. Because I would tell inappropriate jokes. Because they started talking about, what's your stand on abortion? And, they went through it for like 20, 30 minutes. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Do you guys want to know what my stand on abortion is? And they're like, oh, yeah, sure. And I'm like, I don't stand on abortion. It's slippery. You could fall and break your neck.
Mm-hmm.
Put a button.
There's a Mortal Kombat show, like a meme, and they talk about a fetus, and it's fucking hilarious.
A fetus that stands on abortions?
It's more like one of the characters try to do a babality. I don't know if you know what a babality is.
No, I know what a fatality is.
Okay, well, a babality is when you actually turn your enemy into an actual baby.
Yep.
So this one character decided to make a babality on his enemy because she won, and she turned it into a fetustality. And she's like, "You mean babality, right?" And they're like, "Nope, fetustality." So he turned his enemy into a fetus,
Now,
and it's a
now is this something you can mod in the game, or is this something available in the game?
babalities are real, but the fetality is just the joke that came out in the show.
Oh, I guess you could strangle somebody with an umbilical cord.
Mm.
By the way, good morning to Ferd Reich, and good morning, Loki Lawfaceson.
Hi, Loki. Hi, Ferd Reich.
Fuck you, Loki, fucking asshole.
No, he was just on your show.
Oh yeah, hi Loki, I love you.
Lies.
Shut up.
It's
And,
being hidden.
UA, whatever way. Feel free to hop into the waiting room.
You know what I thought? I honestly thought that BuzzFeed was dead already.
Some of us wish.
Yeah, it's still running.
By the way, Doc, I put in your general what I was talking about. It's a
Babality.
it's a very small episode. It only, I guess, it's a minute long. A minute and 16 seconds long.
Is this like feminist fighting or?
Nope, it's Mortal Kombat characters from Mortal Kombat 2. It's, it's hilarious.
Well, it's from Dorkly, so it can't be that
Uh-huh.
bad. Well, here we can always do this. Come here. We got much love for Dorkly, so.
I mean, I tolerate Dorkly, I suppose. I don't know who Dorkly is. Sounds familiar.
Okay, where are you, you son of a bitch? Okay.
I'm here.
There.
Excuse me.
All right.
What the fuck was that?
Shut up. Ignore that. Don't mind that. Don't
That was
worry
an
about it.
emu. That was a fucking emu. What the fuck?
No. Nothing happened. You heard nothing.
You all heard the emu, right? Can somebody please crop that? I need it. Crop it and send it to Gaming and Yelling.
That was a cute little puppy.
That was an emu. That was no fucking puppy.
Okay, here, we'll go ahead and play this. Now, of course,
Yay!
you guys have got the delay, but I'll play it here.
Okay, bud, get your pacifier ready, because it's time for the old fatality.
Fatality.
Oh, oops, must have done a fatality by mistake. Wait, you did say fatality, right?
Nope. Fatality. You made a fetus.
Uh-oh, I didn't, oh, jeez.
Hey, Sonia, check out this baller fatality I just... Oh, mother of God! Why is there a fetus on the ground?
Turning people into babies isn't an exact science, okay? I just went back a few months too many.
You disgust me, you monster!
Come on, guys. Next round is about to start.
No!
Let me explain. I slightly
I
miscalculated.
cannot live in a realm where this is allowed to happen!
This isn't fair! We all murder and maim each other every day, so I turn someone into a fetus. Big whoop! Is that really any worse than uppercutting someone to death?
Oh no! Oh, that is up, Sonia.
I know.
Hey, guys. What's up? Whoa! Ew. Gross.
So it all ties back in. There we go. Fatality. And there we go. It's finished now.
Well, I've seen that before. But it does not stop it from being entertaining. And guess what I got in the mail today?
Fetus?
No. My
emu?
monster manual.
What did you get in the mail today?
My monster manual.
What? You got your
Nerd stuff.
what?
Nerd stuff. Monster manual.
Oh.
Go. I just got home, okay? I've been out all day.
Well, that's
More or
not,
less.
that's not necessarily a bad thing. I got a friend of mine sent me a chunk of azurite
Mm-hmm.
that looks like a slice of pie.
Ooh. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Ah.
What else did I get? I got a dodecahedron, natural pyrite, and two Shiva eyes.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, they're actually shells, but
Mhm.
when they I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up how they actually form, but it's either if they fossilize, but they go a blue color.
Hey, 3/4 is waiting in the waiting room.
Oh, is he now? I hear 3/4 is drunk on Chinese food and liquor. Good morning, 3/4.
3/4. You best behave yourself, young man.
Why is my dick so hard?
You got a you got a fetish?
I guess.
3/4, you will have to unmute yourself. And we'll grab Bunny and bring her in too. Good morning,
Say
Bunny.
something, 3/4. Hi, Bunny.
Morning.
Welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
Bitch.
I think.
Fuck you, you cunt.
Yeah, so I got a story for you guys. So
Okay. Well, hold on just a second.
Yeah.
I say a quick good morning to Gem Max and good morning to Eric Foams.
Hi, Gem Max. Hi, Eric Foams. Hi,
By the
everybody
way,
in
I'm
chat.
weird on mobile, so it's not exactly the shit to navigate.
I hear a single word you're saying.
I swear, I thought he was quoting lines from an Elvis film.
So I found out that Bunny is a real bitch because she was walking somewhere and she met this guy named Frida Kahlo, and she pushed him, and then he pushed her back and caused the bitch to break her leg. So I had to do like a 3 or 4 hour stream just to entertain this bitch because she was in pain and she wanted to stay awake. So I did a 4 or 5 hour stream just to make this evil Fredo Carlo pushing bitch to the floor and shit happy.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a bitch.
Why
It's
was,
all true.
Why was there pushing involved in the first place?
I have no idea.
Because push it.
Yeah. So at the end, we all feel really bad for this poor Frida Kahlo. I hope he's okay.
I feel bad for whoever this is. I hope words and stuff.
I'm relatively unaffected.
Can you hear me
Frida
now?
is apparently a hole in the ground that I stepped in and fucked up my foot.
Oh. Now, my mom, but this was like way back in the day. She was walking along a city street. It was the dead of summer, so like 90 degrees. She was walking in a pair of heels, and she stepped in tar. Because back in the day, they used to seal the sidewalks with tar. She stepped in it, and her leg did not come forward. And she just went straight down and snapped her ankle.
That does not sound very pleasant at all.
No, they did surgery on it and botched it. So they did another surgery on it, and it didn't really make a difference if they botched that one because they had her addicted to painkillers after that.
Yay!
Woohoo! Yeah.
And you get a prize.
That took her quite a bit of the rest of her life to get over. Man, by golly, we kids were all made all the much better by it. And 3/4, you thought I was gonna troll the channel? Come on now. I only use once I use the gimmick, I'll rarely go back to it.
Rarely.
Fair enough.
Although I've got like 3 more gimmicks that I can do, but that was more not to troll the audience, our fine, loyal, committed audience. That last time where I just shut it down after I played the songs, after I did the lead in, was just to fuck with somebody who was going to stream snipe me. And it was kind of funny because that whole 9-minute show, he was so fucking drunk that when he sniped it, he didn't even know it was a replay. Then he just kept talking and talking, and then apparently he had autoplay on, so it went to another one of my shows, which was me with Doctor On Call interviewing Samaj. And that got about 20 minutes in before he realized that my show, Doctor On Call, wasn't IRS.
That's brilliant.
Yeah. You know, if you can't hold your liquor, you know, but he spent like 4 hours just ripping shit on me. And I don't know. I found it amusing. And he kept trying to pull people on who had shit talked me, and none of them did. So that even made me even giddier. I mean, he should have pulled
the little thing.
Yeah, he should have pulled people on that he knew that disliked me. You know, there's a certain crew running around the interwebs which does not find favor with me. That would have been, you know, that would have been a softball, you know, a knock it out of the park kind of deal. 3/4 is back again.
Welcome back.
God damn it. And pull him back in. What are you doing? 3/4, what the fuck are you doing? God damn it.
Oh shit, he can't hear us now.
He keeps going back to the... What are you doing going back to the waiting room? Oh.
I don't think he can hear us. I think he's having the same problem as we had.
Oh.
Well, not we.
I can hear y'all just fine.
You done fell and bumped your head.
But y'all can't hear.
By the way, I didn't explain the CW, but we don't. The only way I can explain it is that we don't have opposition in the chat currently.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, do we even need to go over it? I mean, I would suppose if somebody came in shitting up the chat, then we could probably talk about the CW.
I mean, I suppose. I don't know. I have zero qualms either way. We're a wrench, no state. You all get wrenches automatically. It's an auto. It's an auto give. If you pay $5 to take somebody else's wrench away, then we'll take the wrench away.
Yeah. You wanna, and if somebody took your wrench away, you wanna drop $5 on the Streamlabs, you get your wrench back. If you wanna drop 10, you get your wrench back, and you can call somebody else's number and get their wrenches stripped. Now, whatever happens when the wrench gets taken away is what happens. Welcome to the Wild West of the chats.
Bitches.
Eric Fulms asks, a crew or a tribe? Well, some may say it's tribal.
Doc, is it possible for you to crank Yodo up?
To do what?
Crank up his volume.
We don't have any control over it.
Sorry, Yoda.
Yeah, when it goes into the Discord, there's no control over volume.
You can do it for yourself.
Huh?
She can do it for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he messaged me and asked if I could ask you.
That's got to be on his device to be able to turn himself up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And you thought correctly. And we appreciate correct thinking.
Or just think.
No, I would say, would you say, Cannot, we've only really had like 3 shows where we were actively trolling?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go into what the other 2 were, but good God. Okay, let's put it this way. We laughed about it. We had fun with it. And there were people during the show who were watching, who caught on, and they were enjoying the shit out of themselves too. Unfortunately, there's one that's not yet ready for rebroadcast. But it will be.
Eventually.
Eventually. When's that coming out, Doc? Oh, soon. Soon's one of my favorite words.
Soon.
Yeah.
What about now?
Maybe.
Yay.
Better.
Fucking hell.
It's getting better all the time. It can't get no worse.
I mean, it probably could.
Yeah.
Don't challenge me. It could definitely get worse.
See, that was one of my favorite Beatles songs. Just because Paul McCartney, as you could tell, was the cheerleader. You know, the hey guys, come on, let's do this. And John Lennon was the contrarian. He was rarely a happy gent. So Lennon comes in late to the studio one day, and McCartney's at the piano. And he starts in with Getting Better. And he's like, you know, playing the song, it's getting better all the time. And Lennon just said offhandedly, it can't get no worse. And Paul liked it, and they worked it into the song. The end. Thanks, everybody, for coming out.
Good night.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Peace. Although I did see that the Giga Golf City nigga used the meme with the 20 sider that I had posted.
Yeah.
And reposted it. Is that bad etiquette?
I mean, I think so.
To repost it in the chat of the guy who posted it initially?
I don't know. That sounds like a pretty excellent question, but again, it's not something of which I'm aware.
I mean, technically, it's not my graphic. I stole it from Acquisitions Incorporated. But I don't know. Those guys haven't broadcast since I haven't seen anything since 2018, and they were my favorite way to get my D&D fix.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys were actually employed by Wizards of the Coast, and they got to go around to all the PAX conventions and play D&D.
Which sounds...
I'm like, fuck, where can I get a job like that? Okay, I'm going to go on cans here so I can hear you. Because apparently the problem is in my set. So talk to me, Kadant. Let's see if this is doing any better for me.
Hi, how are you?
I am
Hopefully
doing.
you are well.
I'm doing fine here.
You doing good?
I'm doing all right. No. I'm feeling alright. Uh-huh. And I'm feeling good myself. That's
Okay.
without liquor, that's the closest I can do a Joe Cocker. Because you really need to be liquored or drugged up to do Joe Cocker appropriately.
I mean, it seems like that works.
I like to watch AJ Pickett for D&D lore. Okay, Trouble Turtle is saying that Lennon liked to hit women. If it was Yoko Ono, I think I'm okay with that.
I second that motion.
We here at the IRS do not condone the hitting of women.
Since
whether
when?
or not they're Yoko Ono.
But hey, if Yoko Ono was a man and he was in a gay relationship with a man Yoko, that Yoko deserved to be beaten too.
We here at the IRS do not condone the hitting of people in general.
I do.
Unless it's with a Detonator 3000.
Now you're just being biased.
Just a lot. I mean, maybe.
I'm okay. No. Chuck Berry's deal was, what was it? He had a little amusement park that he bought, like Chuck Berry World or whatever the fuck it was called, and he installed cameras in the toilets so he could watch women pee.
That's not okay.
That is definitely. We here at the Insomnia Ramble stream do not. Is it condone? Yes, we do not condone. Filming women while they pee, because that's just fucking gross.
It's like really creepy. Like if you're gonna, mind you, we're not gonna like kink shame, but at the same time, like keep your kink to yourself.
If you have somebody actively peeing on you and you know that they're a part of it, not like you're hiding, underneath the toilet bowl or in one of those porta potties, then if it's consensual between the peer and yourself, fine, go for it. We're okay with that, but filming people when they're unawares is just it's not good cricket, love. By the way,
could be hot only if they're into it.
Well, yeah, they're into it because I have had women asked to be peed on, and I'm just like I'll kind of skip. I mean, okay, I did it once, but it was like
too much.
But
too much.
Okay, but I didn't enjoy it.
Fair. To be fair, I have had the 100% pleasure of being the what the fuck robber, quote unquote, the guy who walks in the house and just hops into the bed and gets it on. Some women I've dealt with have had that kink, and it is fucking amazing. Especially if you go into a house that may or may not be theirs. You're like, this is gonna be hot only if I don't get shot.
It's gonna
say that all again.
I was expecting
and
you
turn
to say,
you
but this
up.
time slower.
By the way, good morning, Pinoid.
What up? What up? What up?
Oh man,
Say it one more time and what?
I dropped a cigarette and rolled over the. I'm gonna have to smoke old school. Fuck.
I said, say that all again, except this time I turned everybody else down, and I turned you all the way up, as well as turned up my volume. You're just coming in really quiet right now, and I don't know how to feel about it. Because it's difficult to hear you.
Feel about it.
He's practicing.
It's difficult to hear you.
He's practicing.
What is he? Oh, he's practicing for the ASMR.
Yeah. I think
IRS ASMR.
Honestly, I think we should have a channel that's all-star celebrity ASMR.
Oh, you know
some
what?
stuff.
It can be IRSMR.
Mm,
Do we practice that? Because I was talking about having a night where everybody just did ASMR in response to any questions or any panel discussions.
Mm-hmm.
That was up in the air last time I heard. And yeah, we said good morning to Pinoid, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's in the
Yeah.
chat.
I even did the what up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Hit us with it, 3/4.
be careful what you wish for. Um, what I was saying is, I have dealt with women who have had the kink that they want to have the mysterious stranger or the quote unquote robber walk into the house, see somebody laying there in the bed, and just instead of choosing to steal something, hopping into bed with them and in, choosing to engage in coitus with them.
I ain't hurt.
Oh,
Yoda, are you fucking with us?
Uh,
What?
because yeah, hitting the on the OBS audio, you're barely coming out of green. Is there any way that you can crank up the device that you were on? Because I'm guessing that it's a phone.
100%. And I've actually cranked that sensitivity thing all the way down.
I agree with Pinoid. Say it with your chest, little nigga.
Um, Yue, gotta tell you, there are more people out there who want ASMR than those who don't.
Mm.
I personally have not been asked for my ASMR, but I know there's the fan club is growing larger and larger for Kadant to do ASMR.
right now I'm pretty sure that the ASMR fans would be all over 3/4.
Mm. By the way, good morning, Zell.
Zelly Bean, are you feeling better?
What was he?
Wait. Is that actually Zell or is that somebody who's speaking in his name?
I believe that would be Zell because he and Pinoid are having an exchange like a family reunion.
Oh,
Son misses dad.
Zelly Belly has his daddy in chat.
Yeah, son misses dad, dad misses son. It happens. I can't believe I rolled the chair right over this cigarette on the filter and just popped it right off. Like a fucking dandelion head. Hmm.
All right, what about now?
A little bit.
Yeah, that sounds
God
Fucking
damn.
A, that's a lot better
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, that's quite a bit better. God damn it. It's like when I started
This is what I just
smoking
said.
when I was 7 years old, and I always thought it was cool to smoke Pall Mall no filters, but you're like spitting out tobacco. God damn it. Messed up throat, sore nose, this cold sucks. That is Zell's response.
Kadant, did you hear the story?
I did, and again, that's I wouldn't say that's a weird kink. That's something that, as far as I'm aware, is quite common. Um, but it's one of those where it's just like I don't know, like if that's what you want to do, like it's the whole like I guess, I'm breaking into your house to try and steal your shit, but oh, look at you, you're far more desirable. And you'll make me turn over a new leaf because I'd rather fuck you than steal your stuff, kind of thing.
I didn't say anything about turning over a new leaf. but there wouldn't be anything like coming through the window or anything. They would just unlock a door.
Mm.
I feel like I saw that episode of CSI.
Oh, okay, that's good. I gotta share this story. You know the one where you've got where people are like, "Hey, there's gonna be a new policy starting on like Facebook or Pinterest or Twitter or Instagram, whatever it is," where it's like, "Oh, you have to publish this thing to say that they don't have the right to use any of your photos or any of your information," and they give you like the little form to say that you don't have the right to do this because of this statute or whatever it is. Well, there were quite a few people who got on the new on the new wave of this going around for Instagram, including people like Julianne Moore, Usher, and Pink, and Martha Stewart. But all people, John Mayer, when this came around, he said, "I give Instagram the express right to publish, distribute, and/or sell any or all of my digital content posted to the account at John Mayer as they see fit, including but not limited to my world famous meatloaf recipes, Joe Camel fan fiction, Fight Club film flubs, photographs of sinks, drawings of Jenga Jengason, my imaginary porn star made of wooden blocks, and woke magic tricks." I'm good with that. And then apparently people started posting back. Like January Jones put his head on somebody doing a meatloaf recipe. Is January Jones a real star? I've heard the name before. Am I all by myself? Did everyone leave?
I believe so. Because I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, he just
What?
he flipped it. Okay, wait a minute. January Jones. Okay, I never watched Mad Men. Apparently, she was Betty Draper in Mad Men. I never watched it. She was an X-Men First Class? Still not ringing a bell. Who the hell did she play? Okay, wait. X-Men. Oh, she played Emma Frost. Yeah, that movie was completely forgettable.
Couldn't check your Twitter.
Did he say couldn't check your Twitter?
That is affirmative, Ghost Rider.
Okay. I will no context tweet a picture of January Jones. Just because I haven't done a no context tweet yet. So there it is.
Wasn't she like the original fat black lady on The View?
No. I think that was another Jones. Me and Mrs. Jones. Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Jones. Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta head out. My mom is picking me up to drive me to the doctor. And she needs me to clean my shoe to see the doctor. So,
Well, report back to us. Let us know what the doctor says.
will do.
Hey, watch out for that Frida Kahlo guy.
Hey, Bunny,
Not
if you
in
could
this area.
if you could not try to kick your own ass, that would be great.
Uh-huh.
What?
If you could not kick your own ass, that'd be great.
Can't promise shit.
Because she already did that earlier too. She did literally kick her own ass and hurt
No,
her
I
other
kicked
foot.
my other foot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyways, take care. Have fun.
Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Oh, by the way, I think everybody here already knows this, but I'll throw it out anyway. If you want to keep up with the no context tweets as they happen during the night, don't try to find me on Twitter because I've been shadow banned. I've also been shadow banned on YouTube, so I'm glad you found your way here. But if you want to keep up with those Twitter no context tweets, just look down in the descriptor. Right there's a link directly to my account. You don't have to sub or anything, but enjoy the photos as they come. I don't know. I don't think I'd say she has a 7 head. She may have got a 5. Maybe a 5 head. I don't know, but in that dress, I don't know who dressed that bitch. But if you want to look frumpy and lumpy, good job. You did well.
That is not accentuating her figure whatsoever.
Yeah, but then again, she was only going to what? The Peabody Awards. What the fuck are the Peabody Awards?
Wow.
Okay. The Peabody Awards, created in the name of philanthropist and businessman George Peabody, honor the most powerful, enlightening, and invigorating stories in television, radio, and online media. Yeah, okay, that's why nobody's ever heard of the Peabody Awards.
I had heard about the Peabody Awards.
You have?
Of course. I mean, there's references on TV about them and comedy and shit, making fun of the Peabody Awards.
I would make fun of it had I known it existed.
Well, you do now.
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Their catchphrase is excellence on its own terms.
Need I say more?
Everybody thinks they're excellent on their own terms. That is incredibly retarded. Oh, and they make you pay. When you make an entry to be evaluated, it's a $350 fee. Unless you're in radio, it's only $225.
I didn't even know they were doing online.
Well,
there used to be just radio and TV.
Yeah. That's nuts. I mean, I'm guessing this is going to be a not-for-profit, because it can't be a non-profit if it's asking for fees. They have at least 1,000 entries a year. So that means what? Put 3 zeros back behind that. They're making $350,000 a year. Oh, I wonder where that money goes. Because tablecloths aren't that expensive for their dinner. Let's see. In the late 90s, the www was added. Okay, but
wait, what year?
Saying the late 90s.
Mm.
It doesn't actually even list. Because apparently there were long running ones. Well, it was definitely around in 98. It was definitely around in 97. No, there's HBO. HBO apparently likes to pay that $350. There's HBO again. Okay. Apparently it started in 95 where they allowed where they did cable. So I'm not seeing anything. I guess cable would be television too. No. Really? CBS News? Well, there's no, I'm not. Okay. Tell me when online started, because I'm not seeing a goddamn thing. No, I'm not seeing anything, even in the 90s. What? Yeah. Nah, this is a path that leads to nowhere. All right, you've wasted my time long enough, Mr. Peabody. I don't know. January Jones is like 3 steps away from looking heroin chic. Huh. Hey, Cadot, did you go away?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Because my conversation is simply not scintillating.
Well, I mean, we can't be like on it every night. Like, what do people expect? Like, fuck it. You want us to dance, monkeys? Pay us.
That's my motto.
Is this
Right?
is this the night we simply suck?
This is, you know what? It depends on how much they pay us. We'll suck if they want us to.
Oh. Howdy, sailor, new in port. Good morning to Thomas Bird, and good morning to Orla Seraph.
Hi, Thomas Bird. Hi, Orla Seraph.
Wait a minute, he's doing the characters again.
I saw the picture, Yoda. I was muted because I had to squeal.
What was it?
What else do you think makes me squeal?
Oh, okay.
Is a cute animal.
Wait a minute. Oh, why is Thomas Bird talking about Karens?
Don't ask me questions I don't know the answer to.
Because that roughly translates into raise Karens and fuck. Wise chicks sit and fuck. I don't know. I think something is lost in that translation. That's the only guess that I'm willing to make. The moon is not hollow, although I am semi-convinced it is still made of cheese, like the old 1930s cartoons say. That would be awesome if it was. Although, well, no, it's in the vacuum of space, so it wouldn't, like, rot. It wouldn't get warm enough to, take it above freezing, you'd think. See, that's one of the things that kind of made me think that the whole moon landing thing was rigged. because there were times when the moon orbiting the Earth would basically turn it to like the dark part, where it would lose the sun because, the moon would go back behind the Earth in its rotation. And I would think that would be bitterly going to kill you kind of cold. Giga is in the waiting room. Shall we bring him in?
Sure.
No, okay. Good morning, Giga. God damn it. He's got to stay in the room in order for us to say good morning to him.
Sorry. I didn't realize. I didn't realize you were gone.
Oh, I'm never gone. I'm always here.
We're all here. Everyone is here.
Well, for the most part. There we go. Oh. So, this is your first time around with us, isn't it?
Yes.
Doc, Addie's wrench is not back.
Oh, wait, did he come? Wait, I don't have my thing. We'll back up here.
I apologize for interrupting.
Dead air.
Why is Thomas Bird trying to delete messages? Shame on you.
I know. Sorry. This is the first time in this particular thing, and I'm just about to weeb shit. Some weird weeb comment I made.
What?
It's the comment's supposed to be like translated to about. It's something like Karens rise the fuck up. Sensible women sit the fuck down, or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what the translator said.
It's dumb, but I'm starting to learn this kind of troll shit with different languages. To fuck with people with different languages.
Well, it would be
Maybe like the
it would be okay if there was some type of commonality to it. Or like if it was in reference to something we were talking about, or somebody was chatting around.
The thing is, we were. This is like my first time watching your streams.
Oh well,
It's and now gaming and yelling is doing it now. I think it's in chat as well.
I just call him a baka. Baka.
It's not like I wanted you to do that or anything.
Okay, wait a minute. Why are we just locked on 3/4? That's weird.
Because I turned my sensitivity all the way down.
Oh well,
it's.
Are you?
And now gaming and yelling is doing it now. I think it's in chat as well.
I just call him a baka.
What's even happening right now?
I like tacos and burritos. Arriba!
It's not like I wanted you to do that or anything.
Okay, wait a minute. Why are we just locked on 3/4?
Just a tad bit, nigga. Just a tad bit.
I turned my sensitivity all the way down.
Yeah, looks like your thing is. Are you hashtag sneezegasm?
Is doing it now. I think it's in chat as well.
I got hard again. Damn it! I just call him a baka.
What's even happening right now?
I tell you what. Let's.
I like tacos and burritos.
Okay.
Arriba!
Okay, wait a minute. Why are we doubling up? Wait
Oh.
a minute. Why are we just locked on 3/4?
Just a tad bit, nigga. Tad bit.
I guess.
All the way down.
Yeah, looks like your thing is.
No, it's actually worse.
Are you hashtag sneezegasm?
Is doing it now. I think it's in chat as well.
I got hard again. Damn it! I just call him a baka.
What's even happening right now?
I tell you what. Let's.
I like tacos and burritos. Maybe later.
Okay, wait a minute. Why are we doubling up? Wait a minute. Why are we just locked on 3/4?
This is what we get for letting dark.
Just a tad bit, nigga.
Okay, hold up, guys. No more talking.
All the way down.
Yeah, looks like your thing is.
No, it's actually worse.
Are you hashtag sneezegasm? somebody's looping. Everybody mute. Everybody mute. I don't know which one of you guys are doing it, but one of you guys are just looping. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna cure that looping thing. Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. But yeah, we were just looping back on each other over and over. And so
It was my sneeze.
So it started happening before your sneeze. And we'll bring Giga back in. Okay.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh dear.
What was that?
Oh, I was just
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. But yeah, we were just looping back on each other over and over.
What were you talking about beforehand?
And so
It was my sneeze.
So it started happening before your sneeze.
And he's gone.
Okay, and we'll bring Giga back in. Okay.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh dear.
What was that?
Oh, I was just
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. But yeah, we were just looping back on each other over and over.
What were you talking about beforehand?
And so
It was my sneeze.
So it started happening before your sneeze.
And he's gone.
Okay, and we'll bring Giga back in. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and mute again.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh dear.
What was that?
Oh, I was just
Okay, I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay.
That isn't happening.
Yeah, I take the blame for that one because I got everything cranked back up and I had them turned on. Yeah, that's my bad. Wait a minute. Okay,
That isn't happening.
it's doing it again. Yeah, I take the blame for that
Let me go
one.
look.
I'm actually also trying to find another headset.
Well, finding another headset is not a bad thing. Ah.
Yeah, especially because it's
I'm
so
actually
hard to
also
hear
trying to
you.
find another headset.
Well, finding another headset is not a bad.
Oh dear Lord!
Oh
Now we
wow, I
can
can
hear the
definitely hear
motherfucker.
you.
Jesus. Yeah, I got wet. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I found another headset.
And we'll see.
It's a better headset.
Okay.
Oh
Now we
wow, I
can
can
hear the
definitely
motherfucker.
hear
The other
you.
one's way set him on fireproof. Yeah, I got wet. I'm not gonna lie.
It's looping again. Yeah.
So I found another headset.
And we'll see.
It's a better headset.
Okay.
Oh
Now we
wow, I
can
can
hear the
definitely
motherfucker.
hear
The
you.
other one's way set him on fireproof. Yeah, I got wet.
Oh no!
Oh, good God. Let's see. Are we loopy now, people? Oh wait, our heads are our heads even popping up? Yeah, okay.
I don't know. Are they?
I don't know.
I
If
don't know
it's a good enough
either.
night, the heads are not popping up.
How we looking out there, guys?
Let us know.
I'm watching the stream and it's not looping.
Okay, doesn't sound like it's looping anymore.
No, sir.
Okay. Although my cans were kind of fucky. That was weird. I do have another set of headphones if I need to use them. But yeah, okay. And hey, that was a stellar debut for Giga. Right deep down in the middle of that shit. Let's see.
We might be able to bring him back in now.
Say again?
Yes, please.
You can try to bring him back in.
He jumped out of the waiting room, didn't he? I think he's out of the waiting room. Wait a minute. Yeah, he jumped out of the waiting room. Oh, I don't, Trouble Turtle, I don't know what the hell happened. It was doubling up on itself. And it just kept in a feedback loop. And it's weird because I was wearing cans. The only thing I can think of was that the headset that I wore failed. And so it was playing back through the speakers because I have it turned up when I've got the headset on. So I can hear people better. And when I'm listening to the speakers, I have it turned down to like 20. So I don't know what the hell happened.
Whatever did happen is now good to go.
I think we're sane again.
I wouldn't say all that now.
Yeah. Let's see.
But everybody in the chat needs to just remember, gaming and yelling enjoys being randomly licked in random places, especially in public.
Uh-huh. That's a fact.
And then we lick the back of gaming and yelling's neck in the hot dog fold.
Hmm.
He goes, why?
Why am I thinking that old Kia song, My Neck, My Back?
My pussy and my crack, yes.
Mm-hmm. But
true story.
You know, that's just songs that we learned in church.
Mm-hmm. Hallelujah.
Got a witness.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Well, because that would be the weird thing, man, that my headset was failing at the same time that it was playing not only through the headset, but through the speakers. That's the only way I can figure out that it was doubling up. Some people.
Well, I didn't hear any of it.
It was definitely on the stream, because in the time where I shut it down, I went and listened to the stream, and it was just looping like a son of a bitch.
Hmm.
So I mean, I wasn't living in a Dario Argento movie. It was not my imagination. So that took up 15 minutes or so.
Small victory.
That's one way to.
I'm finding that silver lining.
It's not gonna turn Kadun up.
I sent Giga a message if he wants to try to hop back in and do business.
Yeah, I have her fucking Mac.
Okay. Let's see. Kadun, did we have anything that was pressing or topical
Not that I know.
No?
Not the.
Because
I think we're just more busy dealing with the technical difficulty.
okay, let's say good morning then to Green Thunder
She's so
Mighty.
far away.
Because Green Thunder Mighty has entered into the stream. And yes, you are correct, Thomas Bird. That is dead air, not Russian dead air. It was just regular dead air because we were getting doubles. Double of double is doubles. The looping, and it's funny because it stayed the same volume. It didn't like diminish in volume like normally when you hear an audio loop. Who knows?
Pleasure, double the
Fill my stream with that double looping. Oh wait, that's way too old. That's like 1980. When Foreigner didn't suck.
Gaming's not interested in things that don't suck.
I definitely have an issue with that.
People with their jaw wired shut. Things that don't suck.
Huh. Touche.
Fair.
I think I'd do okay on the what is it? Is it $250,000 pyramid now? I mean, it's like a shit ton of money. I'd like to try that game. I almost got on. Do you remember when they had on? God damn it! What was it? TV Land. TV Land had a game show, and they were going around to like different malls around the Americas to find something, to find contestants to come on the show. And I got to go on the local show, you know, the one that they were holding in the mall. And I didn't do bad, but I got beat. I got beat by this little girl who was like maybe 13. And I mean, I had good points, but she had better points. Matter of fact, when it came down to it at the end of the day, I had the second highest amount of points, but I lost because I lost to the person who had the highest amount of points. Now, we go backstage, and I'm just like, man, it just wasn't my day today. She comes and walks over to me, and she goes, "That's all right. You know, you did a good job," and shook my hand. And her mom comes over to me, and she goes, "Well, you know, she was the Junior Jeopardy champion." And I'm like, oh, fuck. I got beat by the fucking Junior Jeopardy. No, come here, bitch. I'm going to beat you now. Because wouldn't that put her in the pro ranks? I mean, seriously.
I mean, I honestly don't know.
I mean, you kind of got handled by their grifter. What the fuck is the name? Johnny Knoxville was in a movie that had this. What it is?
Oh, where he pretended to
The
be
Ringer? The Ringer.
retarded. Yeah. Okay.
You got by the ringer.
I didn't pretend to be retarded. It just, but I got the whole fist put in. You know, it wasn't just a finger or two. It was the whole fucking fist. And it sucked because I watched they had 4 qualifiers, right? And I watched the other 3, and my point total would have beaten anybody else. But no, I had to get my ass kicked by the fucking Junior Jeopardy champion. And good morning, TM Rider.
Hi, TM.
Did we say good morning to Gem Max? If not, good morning, Gem Max.
We did, but
But yeah, I was deeply disappointed. I got a free T-shirt out of it. And it's so funny because the coordinators of it were like, "Yeah, you were really funny and you were great. It was too bad that you didn't win." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is too bad I didn't win. Maybe if she ends up with a concussion accidentally, that you know, I'm like runner up. You guys can have me on."
But Doc Griffin got beat up by a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it happens to all of us. When one thing or another.
I got double fisted by the Junior Jeopardy champion.
we here at the IRS do not condone junior Jeopardy champions double fisting.
Especially double fisting Doc. Gonna go out on a limb.
We can only recommend single fisting.
God, good God. Yeah, like fisting through my urethra.
Dear gods.
If that's what you want, go get some gloves.
And I got
only with enough Crisco.
I did get a signed autograph picture from. Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to look it up. It was a guy from I Dream of Jeannie. Not Larry Hagman. The other guy. The guy who played Roger Healy, Bill Daly. I got to meet him.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be back in a moment.
And yeah, this is about how creepy he looked when I met him many years back. It was funny too because somebody came up and was like, "Hey, can I get a picture with you?" And he's like, "Sure." So he takes and pulls out a black and white 8x10 and signs it and gives it to her. I don't think he knew what getting a picture with meant.
Holy shit, she's 88 years old.
Who is?
Barbara Eden.
Is she still hot?
Probably not.
Let's find out. Oh, that's weird. Why did it pull Barbara Eden up? Oh, I wonder why. Looks like she's had some cosmetic surgery. Maybe just a little bit. Okay. Barbara Eden. This is Barbara Eden with spooky face. And if you guys say that she didn't have any cosmetic surgery, I'm not going to believe you.
Say that.
So there's the picture. No context tweet, of course.
Man, she was striking back in the day.
She was hot. Oh, she even did it. I don't think she was ever naked anywhere.
Time for a visit to Mr. Skin.
Yeah, let me use the Google machine. Oh, come on, you guys. That's not really Barbara Eden. Yeah, that's... You guys, come on. You don't have the skin textures right. Good God, I can cut off a head and put it on a body. Well, here's one from the Masturbation Network. Really? That's a thing?
Rule 34.
Okay, that just took me to a place that... well, seriously? Barbara Eden's not going to be on Chatterbait, you assholes. I'm almost positive she's not that desperate for money. Yeah, they did it. Oh, these guys are really just like they did one of Dolly Parton topless. Now,
No nudity.
now one thing I know, yes, is that Dolly Parton never did nudity.
Well, neither did Barbara.
Yeah, I don't think she did either. Here's okay. Here's the closest that it got for her doing nudity. And that's like, ooh, we've unbuttoned the first 4 buttons of your shirt and you're braless. I don't know. Kadant, as a female, do you think that's even the remotely classy?
What?
Um, the picture that I tweeted, she's got like the top 4 buttons unbuttoned, and she's braless, so it's like showing a little bit of side boobage, but not actual nudity.
I think that's more ish, lewd-ish. Tasteful side boob is never looked down upon.
Yeah. I mean, shit, in the genie costume, I think she might have shown more cleavage than in that one. Yeah, I don't know. Have you guys ever tried out for any type of to get onto TV or anything?
Not that I can remember.
Yeah, I never sent anything in like, to America's, funniest home videos or anything. But yeah, I think that's the only time I tried to get on to a TV show. Well, I mean, like when I was a kid, my mom used to use there was a local there was a local TV station that would do like a 2-hour block of kids shows, and they'd have live they would have live segments in between, and they called it Clubhouse 22 because it was channel 22. And so as kids, you'd get to sit in the bleachers and watch the cartoons and watch them film the live actors in between. And sometimes they would bring you up, like, hey, what's your name? Oh, Johnny. And where are you from, Johnny? Dayton, like every fucking buddy else was. But yeah, they would so you would be in there for like 2 hours. And it's so funny because they get like halfway through and they'd start to play a longer cartoon. And they'd be like, okay, anybody wants to use the bathroom? And the whole bleacher would file out. They didn't really think that one over too well when we first went, but they learned how to do it in shifts later. But my mom kind of used it like a babysitter. Drop us off for 2 hours and go do whatever the hell she wanted to. But yeah, I never tried to get onto any other TV shows besides that TV Land, because I thought that would be fun. And at the time, I was going out with the ex-codependent, and she was just like, you've got to try out for this. You're off work, so you need to really go try out for this. And I'm like, all right. So I filled out the because they have like a test application, to see what your knowledge is on it. And I filled it out, and the only question that I didn't answer was What's the name of the coffee shop in the TV series Friends? I never watched an episode of Friends.
Central Perk.
Yeah, that's what it was. But I just wrote in the blank, I know, and just ... And I handed it in, and they called me back, and they were just like, okay, we just got to know. Did you know the answer to this? And I'm like, I had no idea it was Central Perk because I don't even bother watching the show. And they just kind of laughed at that. And I think it was probably that round of sarcasm that actually got me on. That actually got me onto the tryout.
Highly plausible.
Because I'm an affable young fellow. And, you know, I'm looking to have fun regardless. You know, win, lose, or draw, even, you know, double fisting by the fucking Junior Jeopardy champion, I'm still going to have a good time. I'm going to enjoy myself. And I did. And I got a t-shirt. Actually, I ended up getting 2 t-shirts. Because there was one where you stood in line and you got to meet the Healy guy and they gave you an autograph and they gave you a t-shirt while supplies last. But
yeah,
when you if you actually qualified and got on the show, they gave you a shirt as well. And guess who got that other shirt?
Who?
Not my ex-codependent.
Yeah.
I held that shirt. I think I ended up giving it to a friend at work. Yeah, I think that's where it went. I'm not sure. Man, I did not think there was so much fucking fake I Dream of Jeannie porn. That's...
Oh, yeah, you name it.
That's weird.
You name it. People have tried to see it naked.
Yeah, I mean, there's women that, yes, I was interested in seeing naked. Unfortunately, the hype kind of beat the was kind of better than the actual thing. Although I will say, Linda Carter's boobies were spectacular. And knowing...
Or they just presented well.
Well, knowing that Wonder Woman did a topless scene, you know, before she was Wonder Woman. They used to have a book that they put out called Celebrity Sleuth. And it was a book that basically did screen caps of movies where celebrities appeared nude. I almost had the whole collection of that as a kid because...
So it was like the paper version of the internet now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They did have a male version of it too, but you know, I'm just gonna say I did not collect that one.
Fucking sexist.
Yeah, I know. Wait a minute. I'll put up a cover of I'll put up one of the covers to it. I don't know if that thing is still in publication.
Why would it?
Yeah. I mean, would anybody be able to make any money from it? I don't think so.
No new issues. No new issues being published. Whatever.
It has not been published since 2010.
Wow, that's a pretty long time then.
Yeah.
That's too long.
Oh God. They had an issue featuring Tila Tequila. Just no.
Linda Carter.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Get us out from under, Wonder Woman. Ooh. I think it's only fair that we no context tweet a picture of Wonder Woman naked because it should be done that way.
We're talking Linda Carter one, right?
Yeah. Okay. I know that one's fake. I know that one's fake. That's fake, and that isn't fake. No, no, I don't want to see a picture of Amanda Bynes naked.
That's the thing.
Apparently that's a thing. Okay, there we go. No context. Away. That doesn't even look like Amanda Bynes. That frightens me. Yeah, there's some nice fakes that they've done, but yeah, them's not real. You'd think they would use, kind of like a reference model.
Try and get the shadows right.
Yeah, like if they actually did see, like there were some great Gillian Anderson ones. That look kind of realistic because they took the shape of her boobs in from that one movie where she did nudity. What the hell? I have no idea. Who the hell is Becky Boudoir?
No idea.
No clue. Only thing we know is she has big boobs.
Why does it smell like wet fur?
Because it's getting ready to storm.
Oh. What, oh, wait a minute. You changed your name to Clockwatch. That threw me off.
Oh.
Hi, Ichabod.
Hey, Doc. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm...
Hey, Ichabod.
Hey, good on.
I'm doing lowest common denominator at this point.
So we're talking about our penises?
Oh, no. Bad porn on the internet.
You want to talk about bad porn on the internet? I'll give you some experience there, Doc. You ever heard of Shadman?
One cup.
I don't.
It's just a joke, Doc. Are we live or are we just hanging out?
Oh no,
Live.
There was so many issues. It started looping over multiple times, and I think what it was my headset. Shit the bed, and it was even though it was playing through the ears, it was also playing through the cans. It was also playing through my speakers, so I was getting a continuous audio loop.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. The way I would look at it is, hell, it could always be a lot worse, yeah?
Well, I mean, I think Kadant thought I had finally lost it. Because she's like, I didn't hear anything.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we lost it a while ago.
Oh,
I never had it.
Oh, well, we know.
Trouble Turtle is saying Cassandra Peterson has a nice rack. Well, yeah, she was a Vegas showgirl before she became Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
Oh God, didn't she get rejected for a Netflix show, and they're telling her that she needs to go to oh, what is it called? That other streaming site that's strictly for horror.
What?
I don't
Chatterbait?
remember, but that no, not Chatterbait. Admittedly, I'm pretty sure that at the very least, in the nostalgia factor, there would be plenty of people who would straight up just pay to whack it to Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, because she's Elvira.
Well, so wait a minute. There's supposed to be some porn site or something?
No, she was trying to get an Elvira show on Netflix, but they rejected the pitch.
Oh, that's sad. Wait a minute. What?
It is.
I wonder what she looks like now.
It's actually not that bad considering how old she is.
Let's take a look, because Cassandra was okay. There we go. Cassandra today. Okay, here, I'll do this. Because this is her without the gimmick. By the way, I'm just gonna put this one up because yes, Cassandra did do full nudes because she was a Vegas showgirl before she became Elvira. So you know, her tits were her main attraction. But this is what she looks like now. Now, the weird thing is, have you guys ever heard the story about when she was a kid? So there's a picture of her as Elvira and a picture of her now, because she's a ginger. But when she was a kid, she this was when she was really young. She reached up and grabbed a pan off the stove which had hot grease on it, and she took severe burns. And she actually had to use a little bit of a little makeup magic.
Yeah.
Because she was burned. I think it was like okay, wait a minute. She was burned by boiling water and required skin grafts over 35% of her body, and spent 3 months in the hospital.
Oof.
Yeah. And that's how she kind of slid into the horror fandom, because apparently she had already lived horror as part of her life.
Yeah.
And hey, you can tell she was attractive because she fucked Elvis Presley.
Her name is Cassandra Peterson?
Yeah.
I just recognized her.
Yeah, I mean she's holding up.
No, I'm saying because there's this fucking movie that is probably like a 1-star movie, and she's actually in that movie.
Was she a stripper?
Red hair. No, she was a redhead. No, dude, this movie is like from 2013 or something.
Huh.
And the movie's it's a super low movie called First Period.
You're cutting out, gaming. It might be me.
No.
Am I?
No. First Period.
Yep, it came out in 2013. I just saw that movie like last year or the year before. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like two guys who in the movie are actual real girls, but they do they dress up like trannies. But in the movie they're real girls. Yeah, that's the funny part, the gimmick in the movie. and Myra comes out there. She's like with the red hair. She's I think she's the parent of the main character.
You know what? I really don't want to see this movie. But
It's fucking hilarious.
It's called First Period.
Mm-hmm.
And here is a scene from it, just a still with Cassandra, yes, playing a redhead, which is what she is in real life.
No, I actually might have to subscribe to Gaming and Yelling's channel because he's not doing the gay gimmick. He's actually pretty interesting.
Well, it's not a gimmick.
No, I mean, like, I'll suck your dick for a Klondike bar shit.
Oh.
Yeah, because I usually do it for free.
Would.
No, I would do it for free.
It's fair. It's just like, I don't know. You're just more interesting when you're not trying to be the ridiculous
token.
Yeah, the token.
Now, I'm the token double fister this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Did I put that picture in here?
What, of double fisting?
Yeah, no, it is. It's in the doctor's office. Go right above the Suicide Shadman comic, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
What? Okay.
I'm worried. Doc mentioned double fisting, and you're like, no. Look what I put. I don't want to look.
Where the fuck is the doctor's office?
You literally pulled the
in your server, Doc.
Oh, I had it. I had the tab closed. Oh wait, are you talking about like the double-ended dildo that's hanging on the?
Yeah, where one of them's like a hand with its fingers outstretched, and the other's just a fist.
Oh my!
It's just hanging on a hook, like nothing's wrong.
Well, it's hanging up high, so at least the kids can't get a hold of it. Here, wait a minute. I'll no context.
It is a bold assumption you think that either of them have kids.
I don't know if they've got that, then there's all.
Oh, we lost 3/4. I'll move him back in.
But look at that! Look at that awesome poster that they have on the back wall too.
I will admit the tiger poster is adorable, but that's just them trying to jam as much pussy into that picture as possible.
They are living large, you can tell.
Well, at least they're stretching out their lifespan.
What room is this in?
I went and no context tweeted it. Just to be safe. Nuke it from orbit, just to be safe.
I can send it to you directly, 3/4.
See it.
Supposedly she was the stripper on the cover of the Tom Waits album. Elvira, that is.
Man, I fucking loved her in Third Period. She was fucking hilarious.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think you're still going to convince me to be able to take a look at that show.
It's a movie.
Yeah, a movie can be referred to as a show.
No.
You know what? That does look like her.
I think I broke Yoda.
Yay!
Here, wait a minute. All right, I'll let everybody else make the call on that one. I think it's her. But
no context tweet.
Yep. Good morning, Bearman Prophecy. But Bearman, he's saying Elvis is overrated. But yeah, when he wasn't sleeping with little girls, he was fucking a lot of very good-looking chicks. I mean, he got to bang Anne Margaret at the pinnacle of her stardom, fame.
I am unsure. It is possible.
Um, but yeah, I mean, okay, I'm not comfortable with the whole grooming thing that he did with Priscilla, but at least he did fuck many women that were of age or adults.
I mean, you can justify the art without justifying the artist, Doc.
Well, no, I mean, I admire the fact that they said he probably banged Raquel Welch, and he banged and Margaret. There was a lot of good looking women in his life. Apparently, a lot of showgirls too. Wait a minute. No, Elvis and Marilyn Monroe did not hang out. That is a lie, sir.
Possible we have Yoda back, I'm not sure.
That is affirmative.
So, did you see the picture I was talking about?
I did, and I said apparently I got kicked out because I'm on a cell phone.
No, it does say
anything's it's a pain in the ass. Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
What does it mean, this fister on the roof? Girlfriends.
Love?
Hey, if you got a high enough craft score, you can make a dildo out of broken glass and sand.
What?
God damn, he is gone again.
Stop scaring him away. What are you doing to him?
I am not that intimidating of a person.
I don't know.
We were having that issue before. Giga kept popping back and forth, and Bunny did it like yesterday.
But to be fair, at any point I could lose connection because it is storming like a dirty, dirty prostitute outside.
Ooh. Do dirty prostitutes storm?
You ever not pay one?
Never had to pay for one. And he's back. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
He also apparently dated Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood was attractive in her day. Sybil Shepherd. And nobody can tell me that Anne Margaret was not hot. Well, you could, but you'd be wrong.
I just don't remember which one Anne Margaret was.
I will find a picture. Do not trust me.
I don't think I do in this concept. Son of a bitch, what did I... Ah, god damn it.
Even in her later life, she was still incredibly attractive. Now, there might be some airbrushing going on with this, but there's Anne Margaret from around the 60s.
Hey, Doc.
Okay. Yeah, no, I could see that.
Now, here's the funny thing. This is like early 60s. This is what they considered to be a pinup girl. This is Anne Margaret being a pinup girl in her baby doll. Nah, I don't see it. But even in her aging years, this is her in her fucking 40s. And I would not kick that out of bed for eating crackers.
There are few people I would not kick out of bed for eating crackers in the bed. I don't care how hot you are, that's just rude.
And, well, who let them bring the crackers into the bed in the first place?
Don't come near the bed with crackers and we won't have a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'd let Kadun do it, though.
I
Kadun?
like crackers.
She
It
loves
explains my
crackers.
taste in my voice.
Who doesn't love crackers?
Dude, if I didn't think I would break a hip, I would still give her a turn at 78 years old.
What, Kadun?
No, and Margaret, good God.
Oh.
How is Kadun 78? This bitch looks great for 78.
He said that
because
he
I'm
would
Asian.
return at
Oh,
78.
wait.
She
Doesn't
look a
work
day
that
over
way.
45.
Okay,
I mean-
she's got half of the fountain of youth gaming. She's fine.
Well,
No. I'm saying like all Asian ladies from 18 to like 40 something, they look fucking 13. Once they hit that one point, and then it all look like Miss Swan.
Okay,
It's
wait.
the Chinkpiffany.
Okay, what is the other half of you? I don't think I ever asked.
Chong.
No, I remember the Ching Chong part, but what's the other part?
Ching.
Chong and Asian.
Wait, Ching Chong and Asian are the same thing.
Yeah, dork.
No.
I mean, I suppose like East Asian and like.
No.
Oh.
I'm Caucasian.
Oh, I mean,
She's
we know
cock
that.
and Asian.
But no,
I'm
from a
also
serious
smart ass.
From a serious standpoint, what is the other like? Fuck it, I'm just gonna say, what's the other racial component?
She just said.
Cock and Asian are. One of those is not a racial component, Doc.
No,
I mean,
Caucasian
we're
and
not
Asian.
combining them. I'm just saying, you combine a cock with an Asian, and you get a happy Kadun.
Oh my. By the way, good morning to Willie Cogley in the chat.
So rarely do people make me speechless, but you are quite talented at it.
You're welcome.
And that's why the IRS works, because people tune in to hear Kadun.
Well, you and Kadun, but yeah,
mostly her.
I don't know. You get some.
I can't make Caucasian jokes.
No, but you can always talk about your balls.
By the way, I did on Addie's stream. I showed my balls on stream.
Again?
Live.
God.
No,
What a
live.
show off. God damn it, dog. Fucking it enough.
I turned the camera on and showed everybody.
I mean, you have very impressive balls, Doc.
I got a really big ball too. It's
Oh, did you get a new ball?
Yeah, it's like a.
He's got big balls.
But we've got the biggest. It's 101 millimeters in diameter. So it's like like a size of a bocce ball.
Yeah, I was about to say, what is that in people size, Doc?
It's the kind where your pants would not fit so well if it was in it.
Fair enough.
Especially
Wait
if
a
you're
minute.
wearing skinny
That
jeans.
reminds me. Kadun, did you sleep?
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, I got 3 hours.
Okay, so you haven't
Yay.
slept since we last talked.
Well, no, not since we last talked.
Mm,
Did you sleep?
yes, I did. That's why I ended up leaving the chat earlier, was because I was falling
How many
asleep.
hours did you sleep? Because I had 3 hours of sleep when we had before we had last talked.
Oh, so you've got a total of 6 then.
No,
So you've only slept 3 hours in the past 2 nights.
that's fine.
No, that's not fine. You need sleep. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Don't you get started on this shit right now. Like, we were having a good conversation about balls, okay?
Yeah,
She would rather have dick in her life instead of sleep.
Yes. Ugh.
Admittedly, like the past couple of days, I've been sleeping like 8 to 10 hours. It was so nice. I hit the bed. I woke back up 4 hours later. Everything was fine. So I might be back to my flow now, which is 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah. I'm just saying, the concept of having to roofie Cadunt for completely legitimate purposes does not make me pleased.
Well, it doesn't make me pleased either.
Well, that's because
Depending
it's a
on the
roofie.
person.
It's not about you.
Depending on the
Listen.
person, they can sit there and roofie the Cadunt for any reason they see fit. So what your legitimate reason is may or may not be the next guy. Mr. Cosby, please move.
Hey, if doping Cadunt is the only way to get her to fucking sleep a reasonable amount of time, then I am not entirely opposed to the concept.
Listen, dicking Cadunt will put her to sleep a lot better than doping her.
We have
just
discussed
saying.
the cost of a plane ticket, goddammit.
So she needs a high dose of penicillin. Got it.
All that vitamin D.
Like,
God,
Damien,
what even
you
brought that
understand
up
what
the
I'm
other
talking
time?
about. You know what it's like.
Wait, what it's like what?
To get a dick.
Good dicking equates good sleep.
Oh, hell yeah.
See?
God,
I
that
get
doesn't even
like,
remind me. What the hell were we talking about when I was like, well, this is what it would cost to get a plane ticket to here.
Dicking?
Well, obviously dicking was on the menu, but that wasn't what we were talking about at the time.
I
So,
don't
Cadunt,
remember.
I actually have a
I
question
heard
for you.
dicking. We got on the subject of dicking, and now my focus is like laser pointed on that. Okay,
Cadunt, I have a question for you.
I have an
It's a
answer.
legitimate question.
I
A couple
guarantee
nights
nothing.
a couple nights ago, I was having some fun with a member of the opposite sex, and I'm not known for a multiple hour person, but I was like an hour and a half into this,
Mm-hmm.
and I was realizing that I had to pee, so I had to hop off, go urinate, get that shit out of there, come back, prove to the person I was with that there was nothing else to drip out. I told her it was now her job to wake it back up. She did her job very well. I then went back at it, and it was at least another 15, 20 minutes before I actually came. Here's where the question comes in. After I came, I immediately was in fight or flight response, and I was ready to fight. I was ready to fuck anything up. Like I was standing there, fist balled, just breathing heavy, and she's going, "Are you mad?" Yes. Why? I don't fucking know. And so I'm just sitting there, just angry for like 15 solid after I came. Have you dealt with a guy, or have you yourself, after coming, been just angry for no legitimate fucking reason?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not completely insane. Got it.
No, you're
yes, you
insane,
are,
all
because
right.
I am completely insane. So there must be something wrong with you if you've had a similar response to what I've had before.
No. I'm not saying there's not anything wrong with me. I just said I'm not completely insane as being
No,
the only
you
person
are,
that this
because
shit.
I am completely insane before.
Oh, so you're applying the it takes one to know one standard. I got it.
Cat, you are going to be trouble.
But
Doc's ready to
it's
fuck
one of
and he's
those things
pissed.
where it took me a while to figure out, because that actually used to happen to me a lot, where and it's something with the adrenaline rush, I do believe.
Are you? So you're saying it's like a rage-gasm?
Yes, I really think ragegasms are a thing, because I've been like shit, like I've been
She's been balls deep.
Okay.
no,
I'm gonna
not
I'm gonna
that.
go to the bathroom.
I've
I swear I'll be listening from the bathroom.
Creepy.
I've had experiences where it was me who was enjoying myself, and for some reason, I was just absolutely livid after I come to a completion. And
Waka waka.
what I would wind up doing is like after like 5 or 10 minutes, I would just go at it again because I'm just like, fuck, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I'm fucking pissed, but I just need to get off right now. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. And it was just the adrenaline rush thing for me.
That might
It's my
explain.
best guess as to what it was. Otherwise, I have no clue. And you're fucking crazy. And you probably did fuck crazy because I mean, I'm just saying, like sometimes that's all it is. Now, was this person that you were with somebody that you and I have discussed before?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Because if that were the case, then I have a whole new idea as to what it might have been. But since it's not, I have a variety of different possibilities for you. And the psychological aspect, one of my hobbies is psychoanalysis. So there's that possibility. But we can always discuss that at another time, with then not live on a stream. I don't know if we're still streaming, but I figured just in case.
We are
I'll
still
play it
going,
safe
yes.
and I'll be respectful
Allegedly.
of the possibility, the likely need for privacy.
Privacy. Okay, there you go.
But yes, so there's a number of possibilities. It could simply be the adrenaline rush. You may or may not remember what had been going through your head during the time. It could be a number of things, but we can always, again, get into that at a different point in time with a different discussion.
Well,
This has been my
I
TED
think
Talk.
I think it suffices to say that I had a bruised pelvic bone, and it wasn't from grinding.
Sorry, I felt silence was the most appropriate answer to that.
Well, because I'm just trying to think of what else could, bruise a pelvis bone.
I mean, if you bump it hard enough.
Well, yes, but...
Or a big ass.
Usually there's cushion if you have a big ass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, no, but if they got like a big ass, but it's also a bony ass, like just really wide, solid hips, it can bruise you.
That's providing that I wasn't doing it in a different position other than from the rear.
I mean, well, then you just thrust in too hard. Slow down. Or go harder and make it really fun.
I chose the latter.
Use the force, Yoda.
And the ears are for resting your ankles.
That actually reminds me, I have a picture that is perfect for this situation, and I will put it in the general.
Have you cleared that with the general?
I have not, nor will I.
I have no idea what just happened, but okay.
Just enjoy the ride.
I'm turning you up again, you shit.
Why is there a Patrick Yoda?
That's handsome Squidward.
Oh yes, it's Patrick.
Yeah, it's Squidward, not Patrick. Anyhow.
No.
And what's fucked up, I do have a butt chin.
He does.
But does his chin have cleavage?
if
He's
I
got
shave.
nice chin titties. Chitties,
Chitties?
if you will.
Yes!
Chitties. Hey,
Chin,
ho.
chitty,
Chitty,
chitty.
chitty, bang, bang. Chitty, chitty, bang, bang. We love you.
God damn it.
It's chinny, chinny, not chitty, chitty.
Oh my god.
Doc's over there assaulting the fuck out of a cat.
Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny, chitty chin.
Stop it.
I was gonna say I was just gonna get more lube, but whatever.
I'm hearing Doc fucking drop kick the cat in the background.
We here at the IRS do not
Fully
drop
condone
kick
drop kicking the
cats.
fuck out of a cat.
Oh my god.
You want to see who's going to win this fight?
All right. I'm going to do a thing. Doc, please forgive me. When
no,
you
don't-
get back,
don't mute 'em.
whenever that is, if you can hear us, you are currently muted.
No.
Will that mute him in the stream, though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Is it not muted in the stream right now?
I wouldn't believe it.
It may not be muted in the stream right now.
Let's find out, shall we?
I don't know what's going on.
He should be server muted, which should mute him in the stream.
Yeah, but if he's connected directly to OBS, then it goes directly to OBS.
I
As the
don't
speaker.
know.
As the speaker.
I am
or headphones
not-
or headset or whatever. Yeah.
I'm,
It goes
I'm not
through-
currently watching the stream, so I don't know.
I'm going to
Fuck
adjust
it.
your attitude.
There. We'll just listen in on this. As we try and figure out what the I mean, can we go back to talking about sex or something?
No, I want to hear Doc
I-
kill the cat. That's my
Nobody's gonna
favorite right
kill
now.
the cat.
Doc's over there murdering pussy.
Jesus Christ. that cat was really loud in the meow.
He's so fucking.
Go back to talking. I mean,
That was-
I've threatened
that-
to eat my dog out loud before. I'm not even gonna lie.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get away with it because you're Asian, though.
Only half of me can get away with it. The other half of me is absolutely appalled by the idea.
What is the other half?
Asian.
God damn it.
Caucasian.
She's absolutely never going to answer this question for us, folks.
I keep answering it.
I know. Why doesn't
Okay,
he not understand?
when you say Caucasian, do you mean white folk or do you mean penis and Asian?
Wow.
Well, that's how I was created.
I understand that's how you were created, but that doesn't describe the particular racial makeup of the cock part.
No, it's Caucasian.
Oh, okay.
Dear Lord.
I've been thinking she's just making a bad pun this entire time.
Hun,
She
it
was
is
doing
still a
both A
bad
and
pun,
B.
but it's also an. It's why I tell people I'm half Ching Chong and half Asian, and they'll be like, "Well, no, but Asian is the same as Ching Chong." I'm like, "No, I'm half Ching Chong and half Asian." What kind of Asian? Caucasian.
Hold on, Doc's talking. By the way,
Fucking
I
cats.
think that was the cat. I think that was
Hi,
the cat
Doc.
going
Welcome.
45 yards.
Welcome back. How are you?
Fucking cat.
We heard
That was the
everything.
battle.
Good.
We heard
That was the
everything.
battle.
Good God, man. Okay, so we went out and got cat food, right? I got like a 10-pound bag of cat food because, like, we've been. Wifey likes to buy the little bags because they're more manageable. but we're spending like almost 3 times the amount.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought a 10-pound bag.
Mm.
I'm sitting there, I'm cutting up the bag to pour into the bowl. Because I figure, well, hey, guess what? When the bowl gets down low enough, the cats will eat until they vomit into the bowl. So,
They're pretty dumb cats.
they ain't smart.
What? What?
But
do you want a catnip treat, Citrus Cat? Do you want a catnip treat? You have to stick your head over here.
So
anyway,
sniff my hand.
So anyway, I'm cutting the bag open and both the cats are running in real quick. And I'm like, back off. Let me finish pouring this. Or else I'm going to be pouring it on your fucking head. And White Cat, for some reason, takes offense to it. And she's outside the door just growling. And I look out and she hisses at me. And I'm like, oh no, you ain't doing that. And Black Cat's sitting at the other side of the door, just looking at what's going on. Just like, regular day at the office kind of deal. Black Cat is just, it bounces up over her head. What are you doing, kitty? Black Cat just came in like, I ain't going in there with that fucking White Cat's in there.
Anyway.
So we get to the point where she's just growling at me. And I walk out into the hallway and I'm like, what? And she's like,
we heard that.
So I leaned down and went at her, and
we heard that.
And her ears pinned back. And she just gets that, I'm going to fuck you up look. It's like, no, because you can't get into my bedroom.
Oof.
Are you okay now? Oh, well, okay. You're going to meow just like nothing ever happened, right?
I can't leave Discord up because it's a weird thing. Like if I lose power and the internet with Discord running, I have to completely restart the computer, uninstall Discord, reinstall Discord, uninstall it again, and restart everything. And it starts to get bad outside. So
that sounds like a you problem.
That sounds like a serious operating system because my laptop is basically dumpster fodder. But I've got to power it down.
Well, it's not like you're going to church tomorrow, right?
No, but the show's tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, and hopefully I don't end up with Vin trying to get me to read, I don't know, Pokemon X, Digimon X Sonic the Hedgehog porn.
I don't know. The Sonic 666 EXE was pretty good.
And then
yeah, but let's be honest, it's Vin. There's not enough penis in that for him.
Okay.
Let alone throbbing raptor penis. Can we get a Screech Cadunt? No. No raptor screeches?
No. I sorry, I was getting naked. Hold on.
Hold on, you can't just drop that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, that's far more interesting than the raptor screech. But
Why did your voice go up 25 octaves?
Do what?
Why did your voice go up 25 octaves?
That is
it's like he's trying to talk to us, I swear.
That is the sound of an erection.
So your voice doesn't get deeper when you get an erection, it goes higher?
Yes.
I think you're thinking about this way too much, 3/4.
It's the ADHD. It's a hell of a drug.
I know I didn't say good morning, but good morning to Azalea Rosette. Good morning, Stone Mexican guy.
Buenos días, papi chulo.
Of course, he is saying, Kadant, I love your body.
Y deja de traicionarme, cabrón.
Congratulations, Stone Mexican guy. You have a pulse.
So are you powering down now? Is the storm that bad?
Oh yeah, it's about to get angry outside, so I'm gonna. It's just Discord. Like if I leave it up, I have to do obscene amounts of maintenance to keep my computer functioning correctly and still use Discord. And considering I have to do a show tomorrow and I have no fucking idea what to talk about, yeah, no, absolutely, I need to close it down so I don't have to worry about maintenance plus no fucking idea what I'm doing.
You know, you should watch my channel more often. Every single episode of my channel, there's no fucking subject. Never know what
Gaming.
the fuck we're gonna talk about.
What are you doing?
Yeah, but I have a co-host to think of.
Yeah, and I don't, but still. You just talk about nothing. There's always fun in that.
What the hell am I supposed to talk? How am I supposed to discuss nothing?
There's always something about nothing.
Just watch a Seinfeld episode or 5.
Or all of them.
Oh, no. If I do that, and I sound in any way, shape, or form like Seinfeld, I'm gonna be stuck reading out the B-movie script.
Oh.
Oh, that could be bad. What are you doing, White Cat?
At this point, I'm just giving him an
Are you-
idea. So good night, folks!
Did you want to actually promote the stream? What the
He
fuck?
just disappeared already.
Are you here to apologize? Really? You don't.
No.
You don't look sincere. Okay. You're not getting on my lap anytime soon. Because you were being a bitch. Don't try to look away. No, you were being a bitch. You were trying to.
Doc Griffin is dick bitch shaming. That's not cool.
You were trying to beat your sister out of. You were trying to beat your sister out of being the first one to get to the cat food bowl. You were being a bitch. Yeah. No. That's all I gotta say about that. Now she's in there eating food, and she was not a bitch at any given point. Then again, she's not smart enough to be a bitch. That's why I like her more. Yeah, I said it. I choose black over white. Now go fuck off. Hey, I'm back.
Got awful dark around here.
Ah. Yeah, I don't know why she thinks she's never going to get fed. The same thing happens every morning, every night. I fill the bowl, then they come in and they eat. And apparently, I don't know who threw up in the bowl. It was probably White Cat who threw up in the bowl. But I poured the bowl out, I cleaned it, and then as soon as I brought that big bag down, they were just, both of them were like, you know, like the Grail. They had found it. I can't.
They were a fan.
Technically, the cat's not mine, so I can't really feed her a bullet. Besides, you know,
It'd only take one.
well, no, you put the fluffy things in front of wifey, and that'll draw her attention away from me. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Feed the cat to an ATM. No, those slots are way too small. Although I was told a story about a guy who worked at a Hollywood Video, and they have like the VHS drop slots. It's more like one of those pull down drawers, and you put it in there, and then you push it forward, and it drops the videos down. He came in one morning and thought he was going nuts because he heard meowing, and he found like a litter of fucking cats that somebody just dropped down the video return slot. The cat bulls are on the ground. Troubled turtle. They are on the ground. And I don't have separate cat bulls for each one of them. They've usually been pretty good about taking turns. White cat's usually the snootier one, and she gets her turn first. Black cat doesn't give a shit. It's like, well, is there still food in the bowl? All right, great, I'm eating.
Has White Cat ever ate all of it?
No, because well, here's White Cat's thing. It may eat like a third of the bowl, but it never really eats a lot. But if it gets down low enough to where she can see the bottom of the bowl, then she'll come get me to put more food in it. And my response is, well, I guess you're fucked up because you're only getting fed twice a day.
And the cat's like, meow.
No, oh, well, I don't know if you guys heard her talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
White Cat.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck her and her apologies.
I don't think that was an apology. I think that was, oh, looking pretty.
No, I'm okay with them puking. I'm all right with that as long as they don't puke on the carpet. And besides, yeah, we saved them from a life of being killed and or just eternally impregnated in a trailer park. So they're already, they are the Jeffersons. They are moving on up. So, Cadet, what'd you talk about while I was gone? Anything is? Are you finished with your nudity yet, or what's the deal?
We talked about rage coming.
Did she have to step away too because of the subject matter?
No, she was right there in it.
SMG's asking, I've been out of the loop. Anything gay happened recently with the usual crowd? I'll be honest. I basically stopped. I stopped tuning in on those people which I seem to have conflict with, and that's made life quite a bit better. I mean, I know that they still every so often mention me, or they'll pull up some of my content to use in their shows, but like I give two fucks. I'm like Captain Kirk in Star Trek 6 when he asked what they should do about the Klingons, and he just said let them die. So that's basically what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's always fires breaking out along the way. Every so often, well, last night, we had people stirring shit in the chat, and some people took advantage of the wrench no state and decided to put some people down. No, get away from the cord. Cat, black cat, you need to not chew on electrical cords. I know it's only going to take one time where you chew it in just the right way, and that will keep you from doing it. But I would just prefer to not have that happen.
Oh, and Fat Andy, the The answer to that would be Nurse Wicked.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's her job, really. And good morning, Fat Andy. Is Kadun ever coming back?
Maybe.
She didn't sound like she was getting ready to fall asleep.
Does she sleep thinking?
Wait a minute. SMG, why did Geek flag your Twitter? And good morning, Slappy Get Right. See, I don't know. I mean, we've recently had Geek on, and he was amicable. So yeah, I have no idea when I return to streaming. It will be. Wait a minute. Did you get? Oh, you got a second strike. You got banned for what is it, 30 or 60 days? Well, I mean, wait a minute. SMG, you were in my Discord, I'm pretty sure. Unless you bailed out.
Kadun?
Yeah, she's still on the mute. But yeah, SMG, I'm pretty sure you're still in my Discord, unless you jumped out of it. So yeah, if you want to stop in, you certainly can. Well, Fat Andy, the thing that we always say is that IRL is greater than IRS. So you do what you got to do, brother. Oh, wow. Bet you that must be a great thing to not have to boot your PC up in a week. I mean, that's pretty much the only form of entertainment that I have. Because I've legit we don't actually have, well, we've got a TV, we just have nothing connected to it. So it's pretty much just a useless thing that sits there and stares blankly back at you. I do miss truck driving, though. I really did enjoy truck driving. But most of my routes were Ohio to New York or to New Jersey. That was most of the shit. I mean, different places. I mean, every so often I'd hit the island, but even every so often had a couple stops around Philly. But yeah, I enjoyed it for the time that I did it. And then they put in the one thing that if you are a diabetic, you cannot drive a truck. You cannot do OTR. So that fucked me. Oh. All right, brother. Keep all the wheels on the road. You take care of yourself.
Good night, SMG.
I'm gonna have to do the. I'm gonna have to do the.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna have to do the send Cadunt a message. because it'll go boom on her phone. Hey, you finished being naked yet? And I did spell naked, Nekkid. Because that's the right way. Yeah, when I was driving back early 90s, they didn't have a set limit. It's you drive until you're tired, and then you stop, and then you get a couple hours, then you can start driving again. From what I hear tell now, it's one of those. If you drive 8 hours, you got to take, or wait a minute, is it 8 or 10? I forget. You got to take a break. Pull over to the side of the road and just dick about. I guess get around and stretch your legs and shit. When like most of the time it's like fuck that. You just want to drive straight through and get there. And most of the time you can if you're used to over the road. You can. I mean, there are some halls that you'll definitely get sleepy, but yeah, I like to do that because, good God, if you were on the island making a delivery, you definitely wanted to get all the way through the night so you could get to where it was dropped off. Normally, I'd back straight up to the dock, so I'd be the first one that got unloaded. And there are more people that are coming into the city than going out of the city, because of course they're coming into work. So yeah, I love to get the load dropped off so I could just get the fuck up out of there. Now just wave at the long lines of people waiting to get to the exact opposite direction I was going. And Jersey just smelled. Jersey smelled like a state that really needed a shower. Or had, showered in petrochemical waste. Okay. I DM'd Kadant to see if she was coming back. Because it's like the 5 o'clock hour, and theoretically.
Yeah, I think it's probably that time already.
Yeah, I think we can get ready just to fuck right off. I just want.
Yeah, I'm tired too.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if she would come back before we went off air. But how? Knowing how this rolls, she'll probably come back on for the after show. And yes, we do actually hang around just shooting the shit once we're off. So yeah, if you guys ever see us in the Discord and you can see us sitting back and talking, you might want to pop into the waiting room and jump in and say hello, howdy. Okay, yeah, you know what? It's 5 o'clock. Let's go ahead and roll with this. Let me get the ads for others up. Bink. There we go. We will. I tell you what. Let's start with gaming, so you can show 3/4 how to do it.
Well, in case if you don't know, my name is Gaming and Yelling. I run a YouTube channel that is based on me playing video games while chatting with some cool people that join my Discord, and we basically talk about anything from science to sex to whatever. And usually we keep it drama free, so it's a very chill stream while I'm gaming. And we usually have a lot of fun. We'll joke around and just relax and If you're bored and you got nothing better to do after 9 p.m. Eastern time, then come say hi to me. Well, I'll try to make you laugh.
There we go. And okay, 3/4. Three-fourths. Hello.
Full force? 5/4.
I see his icon is still here in the live.
Maybe he passed out.
Hmm.
Maybe he jerked himself to sleep and passed out.
Well, you know.
Instead of angry, he just got really tired and passed out.
He hate jerked himself to sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well then, I guess this is going to be shorter than I expected. Kadunt is not coming back. I have heard nothing from her. So I am just going to automatically guess that she is done for the evening as well. If you do want to keep up with Kadunt, her Twitter is down there. Her YouTube is down there as well. She makes wonderful content, so go and subscribe to her today. As far as it goes, I do no context tweets, and I think everybody left already knows that if they're looking to see what we're looking at, then only thing they do is click on the first link, which is to their Twitters. And because I've been shadow banned on both YouTube and their Twitters, it's a lot easier to just jump straight there. You don't have to subscribe, but you can enjoy those visual gems that we like to leave on my feed. Just below that is my Streamlabs link, and we celebrate 5 days. This is the 5th day for Rorschach to be the intergender champion of the world. And if he or she can get in another 3 days, another 3 shows, then Rorschach will become an initiate into the Hall of the Immortals. 10 days, you become the GOAT, the greatest of all time. But it is kind of an exclusive club. Only 4 people have done it so far. But people could actually, it could actually happen for somebody else. Who knows? Only time and tide will tell. Also, I have a Patreon listed down there. That's for my booze money. And those people who contribute there, I don't consider you patrons. I consider you enablers. And I thank you for that. And of course, since nobody's listening, I'm just going to go quick and just say, I got a TeePublic. It's there. There's Dr. What? What?
Do the voice.
Oh,
do the voice.
God damn it. Okay, hold on. Gotta take a drink.
If you're looking for the finest in bootleg Medicare merchandise, look no further than Doc Griffin's TeePublic Store. That's right, Doc Griffin's TeePublic Store, now featuring Insomnia Ramble Stream merchandise. So stop by Doc Griffin's TeePublic Store and buy something. Damn it.
And with that, I'd like to thank everybody who was on the show this evening. That includes Gaming and Yelling, 3/4 Yoda, Bunny, Giga Golf City Nigga 69, and Ichabod, the Coon of Doom. And of course, the show is fun to be on, but it's the people in the chat who help to inspire us and bring us a little farther down the line, keep the conversation rolling. By the way, good morning to Mad Dodge Productions, and good morning to Crimson Fucker. We're doing the sign off. And good morning. Oh, hi, Mark. Good morning, Excel. But who knows? If you got a hot take and you're linked up into our Discord, then feel free, jump into the waiting room. You can join the discussion, and perhaps we can even make your monkey ass famous. But thanks to everybody who was on the stream. Thanks to everybody who was in the chat. And for my mystical, magical, malevolent, maleficent, magnanimous, and currently missing co-host Cadunt. And myself, Doc Griffin. Thanks everybody for stopping out. And if you would please just do me one favor. Leave the money on the dresser. Bye.